Convicted North Philadelphia drug kingpin Kaboni Savage is back at the Philadelphia Detention Center to await trial on racketeering murder charges. Savage had been housed in the Metropolitan Correction Center in New York, but he and his lawyers successfully argued that he needed to be in Philadelphia in order to meet on a regular basis to prepare for trial. Now, the stakes increased in that trial recently when federal prosecutors announced they would seek the death sentence for Savage and two co-defendants in the case, Robert Merrill and Stephen Northington. The fourth defendant, Lamont Lewis, is also going to go on trial. The trial is set for sometime later this year. The last time Savage was here at the detention center in Philadelphia, he was on trial for drug trafficking charges. He was subsequently convicted in 2005 and sentenced to 30 years in prison. But while he was here, federal authorities planted a secret listening device in his prison cell and recorded dozens of conversations in which they alleged he plotted the murders of witnesses who were preparing to testify against him, and, as important, the families of those witnesses.
They kids got a pen for making my kids cry. I'm gonna smack one of these 4-year-old sons in the head with a bat. I'm gonna smack one of these 4-year-old sons in the head with a bat.
The current racketeering case for which he's going to be tried includes 12 murders. 11 of those murders have been linked to Savage directly. They include the 2004 firebombing of a home in North Philadelphia, in which the mother and infant son of Eugene Coleman, an associate of Savage who was preparing to testify against him, were killed. In all, 6 people were killed in that firebombing. 4 children ranging in age from 15 months to 15 years, and 2 women. Another homicide was the murder in 2004 of Tiberius Tib Flowers. Like Savage, a boxer, Flowers was prepared to testify against Savage in a common pleas court murder trial. 2 days before that trial, he was gunned down, and that trial never took place. And on the tapes, which will be part of the new trial, he talks at length about his desire to eliminate witnesses and eliminate families. At one point, he tells an associate, "No witness, no crime." Savage, Robert Merrill, and Stephen Northington all are facing the death penalty. Lamont Lewis, the fourth defendant in that case, does not face a death penalty charge. And that seems to indicate that he may have cut a deal, that he may be cooperating. Lewis, in fact, was one of the 2 individuals, authorities said, who actually firebombed the house on Savage's orders. The other is Robert Merrill. Human nature being what it is, it's difficult to imagine a jury deciding to vote to execute 2 individuals and let a 3rd individual who was part of the same crime walk away. But federal prosecutors, given the nature of the offenses in this case, given the violence, and given the murders of 6 innocent individuals, have decided that a death sentence would be warranted.